Welcome to the super fast TouchDesigner tutorial series. In this tutorial, we'll create noise-driven geometry clones. We'll use a point cloud and use a lookup texture to filter the geometry into two branches with a delete logic to separate green boxes and blue spheres. Finally, we'll wrap it in wireframe and glass shells with PBR Materials. Let's take a look at the network structure. If you want to learn TouchDesigner in depth, go to school. Trusted by more than 350 students with a big community and monthly project file reviews, it is the place to learn TouchDesigner. Chapter 1. Overview. This network is divided into three main sections. First, we generate a torus point cloud, drive colors with a noise top, and make a point selection with a delete pop to split the data to instance boxes and spheres. Then, our render setup, using geometry components including wireframe and reflective PBR materials, soft lighting, and an interactive camera controlled by UI buttons. Finally, our post-processing section uses a level top to dial in contrast before the final output. Let's build the network. If you want to explore more than 100 TouchDesigner project files, access special plugins, VJ packs, and 3D assets, visit Patreon. Join more than 7,000 creators exploring these resources. Chapter 2. Network. To render everything out, I'm using a camera viewport tool to get the interactive viewer, and one light for soft shadows, and an environment light with an HDRI map for the reflections, sent to a vertical render top and then to an out top to view the composition. I'm also using the buttons with a lag value to control the camera transitions smoothly. Let's start the geometry engine. Create a point generator pop. Set the shape to torus. Set the number of points to 1000. And the radius to 1.5, 0.65. Connect this to a transform pop. In the rotate Y parameter, type abs time .seconds multiplied by 5. This gives us a nice constant rotation. Okay, now we need some noise. Create a noise top and set the resolution to 910 by 770. This will affect the clone's distribution. Set the type to simplex 4D, period to 2, all harmonics to 0, exponent to 0.6, amplitude to 2, and offset to 0.112. For animation in the transform page, set the translate 4D to abs time .seconds multiplied by 0.3. This top will drive our geometry. Connect the transform pop to a lookup texture pop. Set the top parameter to noise, the lookup index attribute V to P2, and the output attribute scope to color. For video mapping without installation, use the mesher in your browser. Generate infinite animations via code by injecting 3JS or P5 scripts. Of course, you can also import footage straight from your computer if you want to map any specific video clip for your project. And finally, you can capture real-time video from your webcam, OBS, or even capture any screen from your own desktop. It's perfect for small projects and for creators looking to experiment with this type of viral video mapping content. Now we branch the network. For the first branch, connect the lookup texture to a noise pop. Set the amplitude to 0.098 and the translate 4D to abs time .seconds multiplied by 0.1. Connect this to a pattern pop. Set the types to sine. Change the number of cycles to 5, and set the output attribute scope to point scale. Pipe this into a delete pop. Set the attribute to color 1 and the value to 0.01. This filters out points based on the white colors of noise we generated. To create the geometry, create a box pop. Enable round corners. Set corner radius to 0.033. and uniform scale to 0.082. Connect the box to the first input of a copy pop and the delete pop to the second input. Turn on template scale. To add one last layer of jitter, connect the copy to another noise pop with 0.03 amplitude and abs time .seconds multiplied by 0.1 for the motion. Finally, pipe this into a geometry comp. For the material, create a PBR mat. Set the base color to a lime green, roughness to 0.25, and apply it to the geometry comp. For blob tracking without any installation, use the blobs directly in your browser. Generate thousands of target combinations with more than 25 presets, including retro, modern, and futuristic styles. Of course, you can import footage straight from your computer and tweak the parameters to your taste. Also, you can capture real-time video from your phone, webcam, or even capture any screen from your own desktop. It's perfect for small, real-time projects, specifically for making tech brutalism, surveillance art aesthetics, or data artworks. All right, for the second branch, let's duplicate the previous network without the box. We will apply small changes for this layer. In the pattern pop, change the type to random, and in the delete pop, activate invert to switch the point selection. Now create a sphere pop with a uniform scale of 0.102. Connect the sphere to the copy pop. Now duplicate the last noise. Change it to the new layer and pipe it into a second geometry comp. Create a PBR mat. Set the base color to blue and apply it. Let's add some wireframe details. Create a torus pop. Set connectivity to rows and columns, radius to 0.918 and 0.622, then set columns and rows to 30. Set the uniform scale to 1.532. Connect it to a third geometry comp. Create a wireframe mat and apply it to the geometry comp. Set alpha to 0.5 and enable blending transparency in the common page. For the outer shell, create another torus pop. Set the radius to 0.918 and 0.622, but increase columns to 60. Set the scale to 1.515. Pipe this into a final geometry comp. Create a PBR mat and apply it. Set metallic to 0.945 and roughness to 0.032. In the alpha page, turn off uniform alpha and set the front to 0.1, side to 0.071, and roll off to 0.1 to get the reflections working. In the common settings, enable blending and disable the depth test for the final transparent glass look. Finally, let's add a level top. Set the black level to 0.1 and brightness to 1.25. Simple as that, animated clones. See you on the next tutorial. I hope you've successfully completed this tutorial. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and smash the like button. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments.